All right, well, good Monday, everybody. Looks like we've gotten started early here this morning with showers and storms ahead of a cold front that'll be moving through in the afternoon hours here. More of the heavier storm activity kind of moving east of the metro there, just outside of Aiken and Bamberg County. We'll kind of zoom out a little bit more, and you can see where there'll be more impacts here of maybe some heavier rainfall that just may gradually move across parts of Johnson, Emmanuel County, Jenkins, Screven County. We'll have to watch the line of kind of potential showers and storms. It's just moving south there in the next half hour, 45 minutes of Macon crossing 75. So that's really about the only impacts that we'll see here for the rest of the day. Higher impacts as far as maybe flash flooding is concerned, that yellow county just around Bamberg County on toward the coast. So maybe the low country of South Carolina impacted a little bit more than we are here, but a marginal risk. There's been some heavy downpours. Got to watch out for that. Currents right now mid-70s, anywhere between 75 to 78 degrees here. It's a cloudy start, little breeze out of the west-northwest. But as far as our scattered thunderstorm activity, just keep in mind that potential's in there all the way through the afternoon. Now, once the front moves in, there may be some 70s and lower 80s. A lot of the temp trends want to favor 70s like we're seeing right now, meaning not much of a jump at all in the temperatures getting through the afternoon. But there may be some enough break in the cloud cover at the end of the day to get us back into the 80s at the end of the day. But that's still about 8-10 degrees below average. Most of our area will be below average as far as temperatures here today. So the UV index, because of the clouds and rain, on the lower end today, but not the way it's going to look for the entire week. We get sunshine back, we get 90-degree weather coming back, we have 10s and 11s there. So keep that in mind. 93 to 95 degrees, but that's right in between about 94, which is normal for this time of year. So look for that to return as early as tomorrow afternoon. Rain chances, they certainly look hefty, but that's just for today. Ahead of the rain, ahead of the cold front, I should say, is nothing more than maybe an isolated shower or storm the rest of the week. A little bit more emphasis on the weekend, but even then, coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe a few isolated storms. So we've got that front moving through in the afternoon. There's that break and more of the storms picking up from Charleston to Savannah, Georgia for the rest of today. With the lower round tomorrow still, there might be enough to stir up an isolated storm. We'll have to watch that, but all things point to mostly a dry Tuesday afternoon. So here's up till about lunchtime. Keep in mind there could be, with the rest of what's ahead of the front moving through between midday and about 3 o'clock, there could be a storm around. But there's temperatures favoring middle 80s, maybe even some upper 80s. That might be pushing at 85 to 87. It's not completely out of the question, but there may be enough sunshine there to push some low 80s at the end of the day. Humidity is going to come down too as we get that front through. A little bit more of a turn out of the north for winds. Certainly won't last that way, but tomorrow not as humid, 70s to start and 90s to pick up into the afternoon. So there could be about a 20% chance for a pop-up storm tomorrow. All the way into early Wednesday morning, lows are back in the 70s. We start getting a little bit more of a south wind, so we could stir up there a little potential storm. And this is typically a pattern that we see a lot during the summertime. Starting off dry, maybe enough energy to pop up a storm in the afternoon, but rain chances really are just not all that favorable after today. So we're looking at sunshine clouds, maybe about a 20% chance or less for the rest of the week. Middle 90s, it'll stay hot. It'll get more and more humid as the week goes on into Thursday, Friday, and definitely a hot, muggy outlook for the upcoming weekend as we get back into the upper 90s. And that heat index will be up near the century mark for sure Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's another chance for a few pop-up storms. So a typical summer-like setup's coming our way after a little break from 90-degree weather today. Highs upper 70s and low 80s. All right, so enjoy your day. We'll have another update coming around this afternoon. Have a great day, everybody.